The asphalt blurred beneath her tires. The sun beat down on the Monash freeway. Life was good for the young Austrian tourist. She was on holiday, cruising along at a comfortable 80 kilometers per hour. Suddenly, she felt it. A strange slithering sensation on her ankle. Her eyes darted down. Panic seized her. A tiger snake, its banded scales glinting in the sunlight, was winding its way up her leg. Her heart pounded in her chest, adrenaline surged through her veins. This was no time to freeze. She slammed on the brakes. The car screeched to a halt, tires protesting against the asphalt. She threw open the door and leaped out, waving frantically for help. Other drivers, confused by the sudden stop, slowed to a crawl. They stared in disbelief at the hysterical woman on the side of the road. This was a situation unlike any they had seen before. A nightmare scenario unfolding in broad daylight on the freeway. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of a story that would be recounted with a mixture of horror and amazement for years to come. Help, however, was on its way. A call went out over the police radio. Possible snake in vehicle, driver in distress. Within minutes, a Victoria Police Patrol car arrived on the scene. The officers, trained to handle a wide range of situations, were nevertheless taken aback by the sight before them. The young tourist, still shaken, pointed a trembling finger at the car. "Snake," she choked out, her voice barely a whisper. The officers, maintaining a safe distance, cautiously approached the vehicle. Inside, coiled up on the passenger seat, was a large tiger snake. One of the officers immediately radioed for backup. This wasn't a standard police matter, they needed expert assistance. Melbourne Snake Control was dispatched to the location. These brave men and women dedicated their lives to safely removing venomous snakes from populated areas. They were the unsung heroes of the Australian outback, facing down deadly creatures on a daily basis. Today they had a particularly unusual case on their hands. Tiger snakes, named for their distinctive stripes, are a formidable predator in the Australian wilderness. Their venom, a potent cocktail of neurotoxins, can paralyze and kill within hours. They are not naturally aggressive creatures, preferring to avoid confrontation. However, when cornered or threatened, they will defend themselves with lightning-fast strikes. The snake in the car, disoriented and perhaps frightened by its unexpected journey, was now in a vulnerable position. It posed a significant risk to the public and to itself. The experts from Melbourne Snake Control knew they had to act quickly and decisively. Every movement had to be calculated, every decision a matter of life and death. The snake catcher, armed with specialized equipment and years of experience, approached the vehicle slowly and calmly. He spoke in soothing tones, attempting to reassure the snake and minimize its stress. The onlookers watched with bated breath, a mixture of fear and fascination etched on their faces. The incident on the Monash freeway served as a stark reminder of the wild beauty and inherent dangers of the Australian outback. For visitors, it was a crash course in the importance of respecting the local wildlife and taking necessary precautions. Australia, for all its modern cities and tourist attractions, remained a land where nature reigned supreme. The first rule of thumb for any traveler: awareness. Be mindful of your surroundings, especially when venturing into national parks or wilderness areas. Snakes, like most wild animals, prefer to avoid contact with humans. Being aware of their presence and giving them a wide berth is often enough to prevent any unpleasant encounters. Secondly, preparation is key. Carry a basic first aid kit with you, including a pressure bandage in case of a snake bite. Familiarize yourself with the different types of venomous snakes found in the area you are visiting. Knowledge is power, and understanding their behavior can help you stay safe. And finally, remember that you are a guest in their home. Treat the Australian wilderness with respect, and it will reward you with unforgettable experiences. Admire the snakes from a distance, appreciate their role in the ecosystem, and let them go about their business undisturbed. After all, they were here long before us, and they will be here long after we are gone.